Elastec's been there how long?
Well, we started in 1990. So we're 31 years old this year.
And it's always been here in Carmi?
Yep. It's always been here in Carmi. It actually started in Crossville, Phillipstown area. I'll give you the whole history of how it started because it's kind of a funny story. Donnie Wilson and Jeff Cantrell, both Crossville and Phillipstown guys, they had an oil response business where they were going around kind of locally cleaning up oil spills because there's a lot of oil and coal here. You know, we're in the Illinois basin and a lot of oil companies around here are drilling. So they were going around cleaning up local spills or just general cleanup. And they were using a skimmer that they had purchased and they weren't real happy with it. So they kind of gave up on it. So one of them said, hey, just throw me that bucket, that 5-gallon bucket. I'm just going to start bailing it out. So they threw the bucket, the wind caught it, it falls, it hits the oil, and it rotated. And when they saw that the oil was sticking to that bucket, a light bulb went off. And they invented a drum skimmer. So they invented this drum skimmer. They built it themselves. They started using it themselves in their service calls. They responded to a pretty big spill up north, and they took that with them. And the client saw it. What's that? Well, it's a drum skimmer we made. Well, make me one. Okay. So they built him one, too. They kept going around to different spills using this thing, and people kept seeing it, and they were really intrigued by it. They ended up taking it to a trade show out in California, and it just blew up. So at that point, kind of Elastec was born, and they went from being a service company to a manufacturing company. And they started building these things full time. And they got the facility out at Council Street and started manufacturing products there. They started picking up more products, vacuum systems, incinerators, and things like that. And over 30 years, we've grown into the largest manufacturer of environmental response equipment in the world.